And in the health sector, again, in the southwestern part of the country, the Ogun State government has begun the phase 2 of its community health insurance scheme called Araya, a scheme that provides affordable healthcare service delivery to residents of Ogun State. Governor Ibikule Amosun says his administration is committed to providing the much-needed political will to develop and sustain the healthcare system.
Pregnant women, nursing mothers, traditional rulers and members of the Ogun State Executive Council converged on this hall to launch phase 2 of the Araya Community Health Insurance Scheme. The Ogun State Commissioner for Health set the ball rolling, highlighting the need for the health scheme.
A flagship program in Nigeria. We have taken a right position, we are leading in the right way, and we are focusing on reducing mortality and morbidity due to ill health and diseases. We are concentrating on the people, and we are focusing on everybody, particularly the vulnerable population.
Fulfilling promises made is one thing, but Governor Ibikule Amosun says it must cut across the entire local government areas of the state for it to be promise kept.
I can say boldly that we are encouraged by the successes we have recorded in the pilot scheme. We are therefore scaling up the launch, which will start with 2 local government areas, Abeokuta North and South. And let me assure you that we are committed to this scheme into the remaining 18 local government areas before the end of this year.
The Executive Secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, Mr. Femi Akingbade, commended the state government's initiative and asked others to follow this trail.
Therefore, I commend the states for taking the initiative, and I believe that all other states will take a cue from what Ogun State is doing here today to be able to scale up different programs that will take care of financial hardship that their citizens and residents go through.
That the governor distributes health cards to nursing mothers. The first phase of this scheme was launched in 2014 in 8 local government areas of Ogun State.
Now to security, a team of Explosives Ordnance Detectives, EOD, from the Edo State Police Command have defused an improvised explosive device planted on an oil well head at the Gele Gele oil field in Ovia Northeast local government area of the state. The State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Chris Ezike, urges the public to remain calm as security has been beefed up in the area.
Explosives Ordnance Detectives from Edo State Police Command, backed up by the tactical operatives at the Gele Gele oil field in Ovia Northwest local government area of Edo State. They have successfully recovered these sacks containing improvised explosive devices planted in an oil well head at the facility. Edo Police Boss Chris Ezike, commenting on the incident at the force headquarters in Benin City, the Edo State capital, says there is no reason for panic.
Investigation is on, covertly and overtly, because it's important to know the sources of threat to that facility. It could be dismissed workers, it could be disgruntled staff, it could be ex-militants, it could be very restive youths, it could be community, anything, it can be anything.
He implores the public to increase their level of...
This time calls for alertness, this time calls for knowing your surroundings and knowing your environment. And should you see any such articles or substances, please call people who know. Call the police, call the security agencies, inform the leadership of the community. I am sure they are better placed to know what to do than attempting to go and remove those substances. It could be very dangerous.
The command also paraded 10 suspects arrested at different locations in Edo State for various crimes. The Edo State Police Command again demonstrates commitment to securing lives and property, but insists that security remains everyone's responsibility.
And in River State now, Governor Nyesom Wike has led a team of security agents in a demolition of criminal hideouts in Port Harcourt, the state capital. He also vowed to sustain the efforts to reduce crime in the state. In the meantime, the River State Police Command has recovered the sum of 60,250,000 naira that was reported stolen. According to the Deputy Commissioner of Police in the state, the money was meant to be delivered to a new generation bank in Port Harcourt when the driver of the bullion van absconded.
What actually elicited the suspicion of the security officer of this supermarket was that the glasses of this particular vehicle were veiled with black cellophane bags. And the vehicle belongs to the company. And so, in the course of his visiting round, he stumbled on this particular vehicle and he discovered that this vehicle contained some sacks resembling bank sacks, stuffed with something he could not identify but suspected to be cash. So he came to me and reported to me. So I immediately dispatched my DC operations to go to the scene to verify and confirm or invalidate the information.
Security issues now. Let's go to the northern part of the country. The Kano state government is taking 72 of its youth for training at the Peugeot Automobile Nigerian Learning Center in Kaduna. Speaking during a visit to the center to assess the level of performance, the state governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, says that very soon, Kaduna State, that is Kano State, will begin the training of female indigents of the state as auto mechanics as well.
These youths were selected from 44 local government areas of the state to be trained in various fields of automobile engineering. 72 in number, they're being trained in 4 categories: auto mechanics, auto mechatronics, auto panel beating, and auto spray painting. After a visit to the training center, the Kano State Governor commends the trainees for being good ambassadors of the state. He assures them that they will be adequately established after their graduation.
We have seen that we have a number of youth who require to be self-reliant. Oil money has gone, and we can no longer remain dependent on oil money. Therefore, we must look inwards. In order to do that, we have to improve our internally generated revenue, and also we have to improve the quality of our youth in terms of service delivery. So these youth, they will be self-employed, they will employ others, and we shall be able to collect tax from them.
The managing director of PAN says the trainees have been equipped with enough skills to make them self-sufficient.
What we do at PLC is to ensure that our students are properly grounded in terms of technology as well. So we provide them the physical and the automotive training, but we also ensure that they develop sufficient skills in ICT. This is something we believe that will enhance their capability and will enhance their understanding of the development of the auto industry, and it provides them the tool for life.
The 2006 population census puts Kano State as the largest in Nigeria. However, a large number of its population are living below the poverty line, while unemployment is also high. Training the youth in skills acquisition such as this one will go a long way in reducing the level of poverty and unemployment in the state and the country.